On a warm Saturday evening in Meru County, anticipation lingered gently in the air. At the elegant Alba Hotel, something remarkable was about to unfold, the official launch of the Bob Mwiti Foundation. This was more than an event. It was the beginning of a vision, a moment where purpose met possibility. Friends, supporters, and dignitaries arrived one by one, each carrying with them a shared sense of excitement. Among those present were the Foundation's trustees, representatives from the International Scholars Program, distinguished guests, and individuals who have worked closely with the Foundation's founder, Bob Mwiti. Their presence reflected not only support but belief in a shared mission. Inside the hall, elegance met intention. The room had been transformed to reflect the Foundation's colors, a calm and confident blue that symbolized hope and opportunity. Blue ribbons gracefully adorned the seats, adding a touch of unity to the room. At the front stood a beautifully displayed board bearing the name and logo of the Bob Mwiti Foundation, a quiet but powerful reminder of the purpose that had brought everyone together. Soft lighting filled the space, while gentle music set the tone for an evening that would blend celebration with inspiration. Before the formal proceedings began, the room buzzed with conversation and warm greetings. Old friends reunited, new connections were formed, and stories were exchanged across tables. The atmosphere was vibrant yet intimate, a gathering of people bound by a common vision, empowering futures and expanding opportunities. Guests were treated to a carefully prepared dining experience. With exquisite dishes and refreshing drinks, the evening unfolded with elegance and comfort. Every detail had been thoughtfully considered, ensuring that each guest felt welcomed, appreciated, and part of the celebration.
Hoping no one they all discover where they go, what they do. It's a secret highway. Daytime friends and nighttime lovers, and the ruler of the other. So they love nighttime, and she gets to the light of day. Daytime friends and nighttime lovers, hoping no one else discovers where they go.
Conversations and laughter, the evening steadily moved toward its defining moment. As the program officially began, the room gradually settled into attentive silence.
Today, I want to take this opportunity to welcome all of you, our CEO and the chairman, Mr. Pramont, our friend from India, our distinguished guests. Feel welcome, our friends, all of you and partners. Feel welcome. And now, without wasting much of time, I will take this opportunity to ask our media team. We have our some of the what we have been doing. We were able to get some of the stories, so you will sit and watch what we have been doing.
My name is Glory Wanjiku. I'm in Form 3, Kikomini Girls High School.
Wanjiku is the last born in our family. Our mom passed away when Glory was 18. My life has been very hard, especially now. Even clothes are given to me by people of goodwill.
Even our brother did not go to children's home because we wanted. It was because there were no resources to raise all three of us together.
It's okay.
I did the closing exam
managed to get a C+, although I had not studied that a lot. But I thank God for everything. Because my mom, she's a single parent. She's everything. Her money is not enough to pay my school fees, house, and also buy me food.
I am so sad because I cannot pay school fees or rent, and I leave my child alone in the house. But she is a good girl. She does not expose herself.
We were brought up in a very harsh environment because our father left when we were small. From that time, we have never experienced both parents together. Even our brother did not go to children's home because we wanted.
My name is Collins Mutuma. I'm at Starehe Boys Sentence School, and now I'm in Form 3. I'm now going to Form 4.
His father disappeared after he got his mother pregnant.
We came here in the year 2017 after my dad chased us away.
I was diagnosed with high blood pressure after my husband passed away. Later in 2023, I was also diagnosed with diabetes. So now I live with high blood pressure and diabetes, and my legs are often in pain.
Bob felt that kutokana na pahali ametoka lazima aweze kusaidia wanafunzi wengine wengi. Basically, this foundation is meant for bright, needy student within Meru County, but we are now, because we started this year, maybe in future we will move to the other parts of the country. Hiyo program inaitwa Star Award, mwanafunzi ndiye huwa anafanya application. During the weekdays, huwa tunatembelea mashule. We have been able to meet to visit several schools, Meru School, St. Mary's Girls, Miadhene Boys, and many others. Huwa tunaenda kuwaeleza walimu na wanafunzi ndio waongee na wanafunzi. Wale wanafunzi nindi ndio waweze kufanya application.
Speakers took to the podium, sharing reflections, gratitude, and the deeper meaning behind the foundation's creation.
What matters to me, and I know it matters very much to him, and he has passed that down, is how he can impact our community. We need to be able to impact our communities wherever we are. It doesn't have to be a big thing. If you can impact by the way Mr. Power said, a shoe, that made a whole difference. Maybe it's a meal. Please help where you can.
He shared with me this idea of a foundation long time ago, and I could see his vision. And today when I looked at the videos, the testimonies of those children, I was just taken to what, Jesus experienced when he went around the villages, and he saw people looked helpless and harassed. And he looked at his disciples and told them, you can see the needs of the people. They are very helpless, they are hopeless. In fact, he told them that there is a lot of harvest. The only problem is that there are no workers. So today we are coming here as witnesses to witness the birth of another worker in God's kingdom. And I think this is also an invitation to all of us to partner in this work.
Each speech told a story of journeys traveled, challenges overcome, and the unwavering belief that education and opportunity can transform lives.
For Bob, as he launches the foundation, this is to say it's a continuation of his dream, and it's going to impact on even more people. Pick the 800 who have gone to the US. So that's not just statistics. We are not just talking about numbers. You're talking about millions of people who have been impacted.
Bob and your team, congratulations. Ayo itoshi, tengeneza. Hapana, inua juu. Tengeneza, achilia. Tena. Yone Bob.
At the heart of every word was the vision of the foundation's founder, Bob Mwiti, to open doors for others, just as doors had once been opened for him.
When we see people like these gathered here and a man of God like Bob, we have a lot of hope as teachers. Therefore, you are helping us bring hope to schools, and the children are more encouraged. When they were very excited, when Kibunja told them, if you did a good essay, probably you would win a scholarship. And all of them they are really competing. I'm sure you're going to receive many applications, and I hope some of them are going to make it.
The need is that dire. There is real poverty in our homes. And you know, the contrast is that when we get to schools, we have those kids that come from very privileged homes. And these other kids, they really shrink. But with God and a bit of push, because we keep on telling them, now we will be telling them, study so hard so that you can become the next Bob Mwiti.
Bwana Bob, tunashukuru kwamba wewe ni zao letu. Tunashukuru kwamba kuna mipango maalum na mingi sana ambayo umeiweka Nkubwa High School kuhakikisha kwamba wale watoto ambao hawajiwezi, wale watoto ambao kwa njia moja au nyingine mwanga wa maisha yao umezimwa kutokana na uchechevu ama ukosefu wa fedha na ufadhili wa elimu, umekuwa miongoni mwetu kusimama na kuwafadhili katika maisha yao.
So I want to urge you, our dear friends, all of us as the friends of Bob, as the disciples of Bob, tujiulize tukiwa tunatembea na Bob kwa hii safari ya kuguza maisha in our own small ways, how can we touch our families, our neighbors, all the people near and even far from us. And I'm sure with that journey of love, we will continue touching lives. Now, Bob, in addition to what we are sending electronically to support the foundation, nilikuwa pia nimekuja na zawadi ingine because I'm really touched with what you are doing. Nikasema nitakutengenezea hii zawadi kuomba Mungu akubariki, si ndio? Wow. Customer ametuambia mimi ni padri. So nasomanga Biblia sana, niliona Mungu aliambia Moses, when you want to bless my people, tell them the Lord bless you and keep you. Nikasema nitaandika hii niletee Bob ndio Mungu ambariki cha ukweli, si ndio?
Wapi makofi tafadhali.
Then came the moment everyone had been waiting for.
Salimia someone, say hi to someone.
Today is not just the launch of a foundation, it is the beginning of a dream that started many years ago. About 8 years ago, I began quietly supporting top students from my local primary school, Gikumene, and my alma mater, Nkobo High School. It started small, helping with school fees, supporting students who showed promise but lacked financial resources. Over the years, I watched these students grow, succeed, and move forward with their education. And every time I helped one student, I realized something powerful, that education does not change one life, it changes entire families and communities. I felt a growing desire to do more. I realized that while supporting students individually was impactful, there was a need to create a more structured and scalable way to help many more students. That vision led to the creation of the Bob Mwiti Foundation. This foundation is built on a simple but powerful belief that talent is everywhere, but opportunity is not. Our mission at Bob Mwiti Foundation is to identify brilliant students with limited financial means and give them the support they need to pursue their education and achieve their dreams.
In a symbolic gesture marking the official beginning of the foundation's journey, the ribbon stood ready, a simple strand carrying profound meaning. With the foundation's trustees and honored guests gathered nearby, the ribbon was cut, officially launching the Bob Mwiti Foundation into its mission of impact.
Yes, you will come again with a new song of praise. God is good.
And it is official now. Bob Mwiti Foundation.
God is good. Them say,
Wow.
them say that I can never be all that I see. I've seen that.
Applause filled the room, not just for the moment, but for what it represented, a future of opportunity, mentorship, and transformation. What followed was pure celebration. A beautifully prepared cake was brought forward, marking the birth of the foundation in sweet fashion. Cameras flashed, smiles widened, and the room erupted in cheers as champagne bottles popped open in celebration. Glasses were raised to vision, to courage, and to the many lives that the foundation hopes to uplift. As the evening gradually drew to a close, the room remained alive with warmth and conversation. Guests lingered, sharing drinks and reflecting on the significance of the night. It was clear that this gathering had been more than just a launch. It was the start of a movement, a reminder that when people come together around a shared purpose, extraordinary things can happen. On this memorable evening in Meru County, a foundation was not simply introduced, it was embraced. The Bob Mwiti Foundation now begins its journey, fueled by vision, community, and the belief that opportunity should never be limited by circumstance. And from this night forward, its story is only just beginning.